prosperity of the advanced countries. And Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer. We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay?
Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel Nigeria in Germany, where you get your trendy political news, celebrity gist, traveling vlog in Europe and many more. Hello guys, I want to use this video to apologize to my subscribers, friends and associates for my recent absence from YouTube. I have been away for a minute without bringing you updates here. It's because I have been very busy. For those of you who live in Europe and Germany, to be precise, you know our appointment can be very congested and hectic at the same time. But now I am back for you guys to serve you with your favorite gist, and I will be bringing you more society gist, traveling vlog and celebrity gist. We are not going to be talking about politics solely on politics anymore. We have to mix and blend things up. So guys, if this is your first time on the channel, kindly like and subscribe. Share this video so that YouTube can recommend this video for more people to see. And remember to drop your comments at the end of this video about your opinion. And now let's dive into today's discussion. I know many of you must be wondering, why is it that you are seeing Nigerian international airport on the screen? Yes, it's because I saw a video post that called to my notice, and I think I thought to myself that I should bring it for you guys to know about this, what is going on. I just want to share this with you guys before we dive into the main topic for today. So this post, it reads like this. I came across a post that shows the cost of flight ticket from Lagos, Nigeria to London, United Kingdom, and Cotonou, Benin Republic to London, United Kingdom, respectively. You understand, guys? The flight that was going from Lagos to London, and the same flight, the same day, that is going from Cotonou, Benin, which is Benin Republic, to London, the same flight, the same day. The price differences from both cities to London is very huge and outrageous. What is the reason behind this? What is the reason behind such price difference? That is what I want to know. With the distance relatively close, the distance are just like from Lagos to Cotonou, it's a stone throw. I just call it like it's not that far. So now I'm wondering, why is it that the difference is so outrageous? I will put up I'll put up the schedule up on the screen for you guys to see, and you see this difference for yourself. Even from the originator's post, for this post you can see the guy is even asking, why is everyone taking advantage of Nigerians? Because Nigerians are hardworking people, but still we always have to fight or pay double price to go through what every other people will just easily get. To be a Nigerian is very difficult, home and abroad. We have to put on the work. We have to put on double effort to make sure, just to get what we should have. This is not fair. So that is the question I'm asking. Why is it so? Let me put up this for you to see. I'll put up this schedule for you to see, and many others. So these are some of the flight itinerary moving from Lagos to London and from Cotonou to London respectively. From Lagos to London goes for $2,462, while Cotonou to London goes for $472 for same flight. This price for Nigerians is so outrageous, and that is the question tag there. Why is it so? What is causing this price hike for Nigerians or flight moving from Nigeria? So we have to know something about this. Is it that this enterprise and companies are taking advantage of Nigerians, add in money, and the lack of monitoring agencies by our government on the aviation sector. I really want to know why. We plead with the Nigerian government to look into this. These are important things the aviation sector should consider to look into, because this can't be going on, because this is a kind of rip-off. All these foreign companies, these foreign flight agencies, they are ripping off Nigerians hard-earned money. So we plead with the federal government and the aviation sector authorities to look into this. And now let's move to the main issue for today. The main story for today is about the Canadian government has offered Nigeria, or has given Nigeria federal government some amount of money. So I will try to read for some extracts from you. Okay, according to the news, it said federal government of Nigeria has received a $9.26 million, which is the Canadian dollar, for grants from the Canadian government to scale up COVID-19 vaccine service. Oh, wow. COVID-19. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. This is a very funny news for us Nigerians. I said funny. Yes, I said funny, and I will tell you why. I said funny because as a Nigerian, we should ask ourselves, do we really need all these irrelevant grants coming from these Western countries? The answer is no. I called it irrelevant grants or support because COVID-19 is not a pressing issue in Nigeria or in any African country or any country around the world for that matter. COVID-19 is gone and buried in Europe, America, and Asia. Nobody is talking about COVID-19 again. You know why? Okay, I will tell you why. You guys remember January 2022, President Putin of Russia launched an attack on Ukraine, and Ukrainians has been displaced across Europe. So this have caused a large influx of refugees on the continent of Europe. Now the governments from various European countries now have more challenging issues at hand. One, to battle the influx of refugees in their country. Two, to battle the threats posed by Putin by supplying stuffs to Ukraine to defend themselves. So with all this going on the continent, the issue of COVID-19 just slowly faded away with no announcement of whether the virus has been finally defeated or the vaccines are now very potent against the virus. Nothing of such. It's just as if everybody just moved on with their lives, with many people here didn't take any vaccine at all. I can tell you that. So this story of COVID-19 is up for you to decide. If you know, you know. Now back to Nigeria. That is why I called the money from the Canadian government for grants on COVID-19 related issues as irrelevant. Another reason is, did the Nigerian government request for this grant? If they did, they should stop letting the world look at Nigeria or Nigerians as beggars. We are not beggars. These are the types of aid support they give to African leaders to forge a criminal alliance to reap the continent poor. And in other words, that money is way too small to solve anything in Nigeria. So they should do better if they truly want to help. Some Nigerians have gone to social media to express their thoughts about this whole situation, about this money grants given to Nigeria federal government, and these are what some of them have to say about it. And this one says, same vaccines health experts have debunked. People are hungry. It's vaccine these ones are thinking about. Of course, my brother, that's what they always think. They always come for things that are irrelevant to us. Now let's move on to the next one there. And this one says, I'm not taking any vaccine. If Tinubu won't shop that money, I'm 100% behind him. This is just being sarcastic. All right, then we'll take the next one. And this one says, when the Canadian government later begins lecturing them on how to run a government properly, they will be shouting that we are a sovereign nation. Yeah, that is it. When you collect these tokens, these aids from all these Western countries, they will not have the moral right to come into your country and dictate on how or what you should do in your country. So I don't know why our leaders in Africa don't have this sense. But thank God, most African countries now, they are not standing up to the occasion, like the president of Uganda, president of Kenya, and president of Rwanda. I think they are really outspoken this period. So I give them accolade for that. Now let's move on to the next one. And this one, it reads like this. Rephrase. The Canadian government has dashed the Nigerian political elite 9.2 million Canadian dollars. So you mean the money they give it to the Nigerian government has just disappeared like that? Yeah, it happens all the time, so it's not a new thing. Let's move on to the next one. This one says, are we still thinking about administering COVID vaccines? Have we not learned anything yet? Yeah, I tell you, even the Westerners, even from the Canada right now, they are not taking vaccines anymore. So why is it that it is Africa that should be taking the vaccine? Or is it that they have other hidden agenda? Of course, they always have an agenda towards Africans. I will play you guys a video shortly about a guy that gives a speech about the plans the Western world have towards Africans, and all Africans should look at this. And before we go further with the video, please kindly like and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and if you are here for the first time, please share this video, like it, and drop your comments on the comment section about this video. Thank you.
Prosperity of the advanced countries. And Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer. We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay, and this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is. And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished because we need those raw materials and we need them dirt cheap. Okay, so that's the message. It doesn't mean to say that there's nothing Africans can do. Of course there is. This is what it's about. Because if Africa does do something different, I assure you living standards of all those in Europe and North America and Asia is going to fall. Okay? And that is a big price to pay. I assure you that the West is not going to allow that without a big fight. Okay, so the job of many Western academics is to convince Africans they have to keep doing what they're doing. Okay, and to show them it's your fault that you're poor. It's not our fault. It's your fault that you're poor. You know, so this is what we do in academic institutions. We know the basic forces that have caused this underdevelopment. We know it's colonization. We cannot afford to allow Africa to industrialize and start producing manufactures. Okay, so we will do everything to stop that. And I'm going to show you how we actually block that. We had East Asian rapid industrialization processes. So in the earlier period, we had Japan and Korea and Taiwan. Okay, rapid growth, sucking in raw materials from Africa.